All right, what's up, y'all? Last night in the freaking house, man. This is a special. I know I say everything's special, right, man? This man, because everything's been really special lately, man. And thank you guys for everything, man. All the support, man. This stuff's about to pay off, right? Man, we're bouncing back, right? Like a kiddo in a bouncy house, dude. No BS, right? Let's put the intro. Let's put the intro, man. Let's get hyped, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where the downers are, man. We're watching
Y'all know
this.
Kas Knight, I'ma bounce to the house. Bounce back like a kiddo in a bouncy house.
Thank
Zero
you.
chance, moonbound, gonna hold me down. That whole boat is on my shoulder, still got up off that ground. Oh, bounce to the house, oh, bounce to the house, oh, bounce to the house. Knock me down once, watch the night bounce out. Thought that we were finished, better look around. Lost it on moonbound, brought it back on KRON now. I was once far gone and lost. Now I'm grown and found. Had to wait on my past on my back, still I rose up off the ground. All the grace of God's living word, spoken bold, profound. A new freedom grows inside my soul and controls me now. I'm open now to a whole new world, so beautiful. Wow. Had I only known the truth back then, I'd have been holding it down. But God showing me now, clear and loud, and I'm hearing him now. Clouds clearing out, crowd cheering so loud. Ain't no fear over here, another gear's been found. Yeah, y'all know Kas Knight, I'ma bounce to the house. Bounce back like a kiddo in the bouncy house. Zero chance, moonbound, wanna hold me down. That whole boat is on my shoulder, still got up off the ground. Bounce to the house, oh, bounce to the house, bounce to the house. Knock me down once, watch the night bounce out. Thought that we were finished, better look around. Lost it on moonbound, brought it back on KRON. They thought moonbound meant the night was going down. Nah, you killed a launch pad, you don't kill what we found. Had to regroup, rebuild, put my feet back on the ground. And KRON opened the gate, now we're making another round. Same night, same mission, different battleground. Guardians of the DAG, watch the whole crew gather round. We were bound for the moon before moonbound came around. So we don't need moonbound to be moonbound.
Yeah, buddy. Y'all seen the post?
Moonbound. Zero chance, anything gonna hold me down. Been through hell and back, look who's standing now. From myself to new freedom, from lost to found. From moonbound to KRON, still moonbound. Kas Knight, got more bounce to the ounce. Bouncing back like a kiddo in a bouncy house.
Damn right. Yeah, bouncing back like a kiddo in a bouncy house. What's up, my family, right? Shout out to Tap the Tip, right? You are the freaking shiznit, my brother. Right. I don't want to cuss too much. It's got to be a professional video, right, y'all? Man, I'm so hyped to be able to come at you right now. Thank you, God, for every blessing to put on you. Nothing is possible without you. I'm going to go ahead and shout that out. I don't care. It's my channel. I can talk about God, right? That being said, yeah, wifey, man, wifey. I can't say enough about her. She's the most beautiful woman in the world, man. All right, so check it out, right? All right, sorry. Before I get out here, let me tell you what happened, right? Behind the scenes today, right? Behind the scenes, right? Because this wasn't just me making graphics, and I'm like, hey, Kas Knight just post 20 X posts in 20 minutes, right? Not quite, but I went crazy with it, right? While I was doing those X posts, right, I was putting in prompts into AI and getting more prompts back from the AI to give to the other AI to do. We're doing things, right? We're doing things, right? I'm learning publicly, by the way, y'all. I'm just like you. If you're watching this one, and man, can I launch it? I would love to. It'd be nice if I could learn how to launch a meme coin. Man, you can. Download ChatGPT and get the paid version or something equivalent, right? All right, hit up Tap the Tip. Actually, he's got his own version model. He's got all kind of AI. I'm sure they can help you too, man. We got resources in this community. What up, homeboy? You're gonna love this, right? They're reposting everything, right? Everybody repost this YouTube video, right? Dude, I'm about to show you how to help your grandma buy your crypto. If you're out there launching a crypto project right now and you're like, I'm probably sure you're gonna run into the same problems I did because I got a solid community. I got hundreds of friends and family and freaking everybody that all wanted to reach in their pocket and buy some Kas Knight tokens, and none of them did, right? None of them did, right? The ones that did, I had to figure it out, help them figure out for them. God bless them. I'm not bashing nobody, right? That's a big problem for everybody, not just my family, not just my people, right? That's a big problem, right? Not no more. Not no more. Not no more, big dog. All right, check it out. Pay attention, y'all. Here we go. All right, KasWare integration. We got the wallet side connected into the Nilla Gorilla architecture right here, man. All right. Let me show you guys, man. Let's just pull it up, right? Might as well, right? Let's check it out. Let's look at the front end, right? All right, this is live right here. This is not no test, nothing, right? So, I can connect my freaking wallet right here. Or we're gonna connect my wallet right here live, man. As we do this stuff right here. I got all the sensitive stuff redacted, right? Hopefully, if it does everything right, we're gonna do that. Bam. We're gonna unlock the KasWare wallet. Look, this is connected. See how this used to say this was a fugazi like test, right? It doesn't say that no more. It says my wallet's connected to Nilla Gorilla. Ecosystem co-pilot, my brother, right? So KasWare integration. We got the wallet side connected into the Nilla architecture wallet right now. Just right. Wallet discovery, address, network, public key, UTXOs, and the approval path are all part of the flow right now. Nilla never holds your keys though, right? Nilla doesn't hold your keys. Don't trip. I'm not taking custody of your money. We're gonna let Kaspa keep it, keep that. Oh man, this is so freaking exciting, dude. Wait a minute, I haven't done the actual transaction yet. I'm still, I'm gonna put that on camera. I'm gonna let my wife do the first transaction, but just know, live transaction construction is in the making right now, dude. I got the next prompt ready, and so that's what we're doing right now, man. So let's keep it on Caspa right here. You guys can check it out. This is Caspa on the 4 hour chart right here. Everything's breaking out across the board. We'll do a market update too. But let me tell you about what's going on behind the scenes right here. This is BitTensor Tau right here. Well, let's keep it on Caspa, right? Because we're talking about Caspa, right? How awesome is that, right? You guys want to see the MACD and the RSI to go with it, so you can see the kind of momentum's behind the move. We'll talk about that in a moment, all right? But back to business, right? Live transaction construction. The back end is using KRON SDK. That means software development kit, right? To build the actual covenant transaction path, registry, indexer, sequencer, curve quote, covenant UTXO selection, transaction assembly, fee calculation, and finally an unsigned PSKT for the wallet. So sorry if I hit you guys. Not everybody watching this is gonna understand. I mean, that's fine, dude. Neither did I. I used AI, right? I understand some of it, man. But let's be real, dude. I'm letting the robots do the work, right? Safety checks before Nilla even prepares the transaction, right? Safety check. Right, so I make sure you ain't buying a shit coin, bro. Straight up, right? So we're gonna do that shit. Before Nilla prepares the transaction, it checks that the token identity matches the curve. State is current. There isn't another curve transaction in flight. The funding UTXOs are still live, and the transaction outputs match exactly what you reviewed, right, in your wallet. You. There's slippage protection, right? We added user control slippage. If the market moves outside the amount you agreed to receive, the prepared transaction doesn't just quietly screw you with the worst deal, right? Yeah, look, this is real. This is really happening right now. This is really happening right now. Holy crap, right? All right. Stale state protection. Change the amount, change the slippage, state changes, right? Any of that? Approval gets killed until Nilla rebuilds a fresh transaction, right? We ain't put up no nonsense. We'll restart over. And if something pops up, PSKT integrity. Nilla checks the serialized transaction itself, output values, destination scripts, covenant IDs, funding inputs, everything. The wallet is only allowed to add the signatures that you explicitly approve. That's it, man. The fees are before construction. Nilla clearly tells you when something is only an estimate, right? Only the real funding inputs exist. The back end calculates the actual transaction fee from the assembled transaction instead of pretending an estimate is exact, right? Because you go on KRON, sometimes they're like it's estimated 1 point whatever Kaspa or something. Sometimes not just KRON, there's other places, right? So what if it's two, right? Oh, did I overcharge you? No, we're gonna give you. We'll be clear about all this stuff, man. We're Kaspa people. We ain't screwing other Kaspa people. And here's the crazy part. I'm building this with AI assisted development and natural language prompting, guys. I'm not a coder. Not even a little bit. I'm not even pretending to be a coder, right? I'm building this publicly. I personally hand wrote every line of. I'm not saying. I'm not pretending I personally hand wrote every line of TypeScript, right? Right. I'm building this publicly as a person who uses AI, ChatGPT, and Replay, and Venice AI, and Copilot, and Bubble.io. And I use all the AIs, right? That's not the point. I got pretty good at using AI. I'll give you that. You have to learn how to. But the truth of the matter is, bro, ChatGPT talks to me with MRFers and stuff. ChatGPT cusses just like I do because it picks up on my own. That's what it does. It matches your energy. I'm not gonna give you a big old AI freaking tutorial, right? Ask Tap the Tip, man. He'll hook you up. He'll give you. He'll send you videos on how to do it all, man. He's badass, right? But my job is the product vision, the workflow, the questions, the testing, the corrections, and refusing to stop until the thing works. I'm doing that tonight, right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, this thing's gonna do a transaction tonight. Yeah. I had a couple issues. I hiccup here, hiccup there, but nothing big, right? Like this stuff's going down. All right. I also got that. Up partnered up with KRON, right? They gave me the. I'm not just using their stuff. Like they let me have their permissions, and I got a little paper that says partner on it. That's why I said I got to use the actual language. They says I'm their partner, so if they can say it, I can say it, right? So when I say Nilla Gorilla is being built, I mean built. BUI to the L to the T. We are down at the transaction construction layer right now, mother suckers. The next milestone is simple. Connect the real wallet, prepare the real Kas Knight transaction. You already seen I connected the wallet already right there, so there's half of it, part of it. Well, then we'll make the real transaction. But I'll do that off camera. I'll do it on camera. I'll have my wife. She's gonna film it, right? But it'll be like I'll attach it to the comments or something if it works out right after this. Then so keep an eye out for the comments right here, and I'll show you the first Nilla Gorilla transaction where purchase is actually live, the first Kas Knight purchase. That should be tonight, man. If not, it'll be within days, right? We're not talking about weeks and months away, dude. This shit's going down, right? All right, so we're gonna see it. Prepare the real transaction, review every input, approve it, broadcast it, and watch Nilla make the first purchase on KRON. And I'm not doing the first real transaction recklessly just because I'm excited, right? That's why I didn't do it right now. When we hit that button, I want the whole flow right. If it means that the first successful purchase gets tomorrow's video, hey, so be it. Well, it'll be a hell of a video tomorrow, right? We'll go back to back. But I know, so this is why I keep saying Kas Knight isn't just a meme sitting around waiting for somebody to pump it, right? It's not what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm doing the ecosystem deep dives. I'm doing the education. I'm building the community, and now we're building utility. Nilla's mission is simple. You tell her, you tell Nilla what you want. He finds the route, checks the danger, explains the transaction. I know I don't know what the heck. In my notes, I'm like, what the heck is going on? ChatGPT's messing on my notes. All right. Anyway, you approve the freaking transaction. F that. I'm not reading shit over. Your keys, your decision, dude. Your keys, your freaking decision, dude. I can't stress that enough. That all right. Ah. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Screen's timing out on me, man, because I'm sitting there talking instead of doing stuff, right? But look, man, this is real talk, right? I could prepare the first purchase right here. I click this button, it's gonna work. And this ain't a fake button. This is a real button right here.
Why don't
Right?
we push it then?
We're gonna prepare the transaction. Hold on.
Try?
Let's try it. Let's do. We're gonna do 11 Kaspa to 1,000 Kas Knight DAG, right? Try it. Let's see if it doesn't work, guys. Though right away, then F it, right? But
Oh, your
hold on.
wallet's not connected.
No, I know. It's all right. That's what we're doing. Oh, it's all right. I double clicked it. Hopefully, it doesn't mess it up.
Okay. Let's see if it works. Nope. We've been working on it all day. The
All right,
code.
so look, there's still a little bit of hiccup, but look, this shit's going down, right? Get excited. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys the chart. Don't worry, that stuff's going down, dude. It connects to wallet. I'm hooked up with KRON. I'm hooked up with KasWare. This is happening. This is awesome, dude. I can't believe this is amazing, man. I'm so excited. So look the heck's going on, right? Let's look at Bitcoin first, right? Because he's the leader. Look at Bitcoin, 69. It went all the way up to 70,000. So it broke 70,000. Bitcoin broke 70,000. Now it's printing these wicks on the top. You know how I feel about wicks, but this isn't normal though. This isn't I know like there's a little bit of volume right here on these few candles right here, a little bit less, but it's still exceeding the moving average, buddy. So that's the point. That's the trigger right here, right? We got volume exceeding the moving average. That matters. That's significant. I mean, there's more participants in the market than there was before. That's for certain, right? So that's good. That's good. Now, what else do we want to see? We want to see Bitcoin dominance. Is that falling? Stablecoin dominance. Is that falling? Is Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin? Are these other things like BitTensor Tau, Render? Let's see. Let's check off these charts real quick. We're gonna fly through them, right? Because I gotta build Nilla. So I couldn't see all this stuff going on the chart and just disappear. Like where the heck's Kas Knight's week market updates, right? This motherfucker hasn't showed us a chart in a week, right? But you can see it broke out of this wedge. I meant to show you some of the stuff like Tau. When Tau broke under, I was like, I think it's gonna do a fake out breakout, and I almost put in a swing trade, but I don't know. I just had so much other stuff going on. I ain't worried about trading right now. But this is breaking out now, right? Here we go. Like so, and look, remember I told you when it breaks out the retest and when it touches the 21, look, if you would have done what I said, if when it touched this blue teal line and put in a trade as soon as it touched the 21, look what would have happened, bro. Look at that, dude. You'd have caught all that, right? And you could do it again, right? When this thing cools off and flags out being by when it comes and touches this line again, right? If we're still bullish and we still got volume, not financial advice, you know, I want to throw some leverage and have some fun, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I don't know. I'm more building than I'm trading right now, guys. I ain't worried about that right now. But look alive, y'all. If you are a trader, so look here's Kaspa, right? Kaspa's breaking out. Look, Kaspa was all the way down to 2.5 cents, 0.025. Steal, bro. I bought $260 for the Caspa. Bought another 10,000 Caspa right there for $260. I'm stacking cash, dude. I'm gonna get all these low caps too. All these utility projects that are building. I'm gonna have Nilla Gorilla buy them all. Yeah, dude. Oh, I want to start building right. Okay, I got to turn this off for a second. Let's look at Tau. Right, stop talking about it. Look, there we go. Tau went all the way up to $209. Look, I don't like these tweezer tops that's happening right here. That's the one thing I will say. That's the one bearish thing. But look, the moving averages are crossing. Look at all the volume right here. Man, I'm seeing way more bullish signs than I am bearish. Let's be real. Doesn't mean it can't cool off. We are on a 4-hour chart. We're not on a daily chart. You guys want to look at the daily chart? We could do that too. Daily charts looking pretty bullish too. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that crap, dude. That candle closed above the 50 exponential moving average on the daily, y'all. Right? On the daily with volume. With volume, right? Now this little red candle right here, it's staying above that 50 exponential moving average with no volume, right? It's a red candle with no volume. So what does that mean? We don't give a crap about this. We're not threatened by this because it doesn't have any volume, right? It can't erase this without volume. There's not enough participants to erase this move. This move had 1,000 people. This one has 10. So there's a little, don't quote me on that. It's not real numbers. I'm just giving you so you can understand it in your mind. That's how I understand stuff. So if you're like me, you understand that. So next, Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing, right? Ethereum's breaking the F out. That's what Ethereum's doing. This is the daily too, right here, right? What else? What about Ethereum versus Bitcoin? That really matters. Holy freaking free holies, dude. Boom, with volume against Bitcoin. This is Ethereum versus Bitcoin, right? So now if you zoom out, you can see for the longest time it's been flirting with this. And now remember, it's like bing bong, the 200 moving average, and kind of above it, below it. Well, decided, right? Move decided. Up is the move, right? With massive volume. Look at the volume compared to all of this stuff for the last how many days, dude? Months, right? Now this. Bam. Has it been since, well, when, right? I'll tell you exactly when. Since March 22nd, we haven't seen this kind of volume. Okay? That's significant. Okay? So what else do we want to see? We want to see. Look, that's an inverted head and shoulders, dude. Playing out right now, right? Watch this. Let me show you guys something right here. Highlighter, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, brother. Bam, right there. So easy peasy. That you could have said, look, it'll probably stop right, right here and cool off for a second under these moving averages, the 200 moving averages, that simple moving average, 200 exponential moving average. But I don't know, man. I'm not expecting a cool off anytime soon, bro. I'm expecting continuation. Honestly, I'm expecting this to flag out above at least these moving averages. It might lose this little green one, but it might not, man. It probably won't. If you had to put a gun in my head and say, is it gonna keep going? I'm betting on bullish, dude. All right. I'm not putting my money in the market right now. I'll be clear. I'm not putting trades in. I told you guys that. But if I did, I would be bullish. Currently, I would be leaning more bullish than bearish, right? I'd be positioning my. I put tight stop losses. It starts losing these moving averages, gets back under here, this breakout area. I'm out, right? But that being said, this is not financial advice. I learned all this stuff with ChatGPT, YouTube, and freaking a lot of reading and studying and hard work too. But that being said, 4.5 years ago, I got out of prison. I couldn't set up an email barely, right? So take it. I'm not a financial advisor. Never been, and I don't plan on being a financial advisor. I plan on being a builder on Kaspa. I am a builder. I'm a builder on Kaspa, doll. Yo, homies, reach out. Who wants to help, right? Who wants to help? It's pre-bonding curve until after this video, probably. You better buy some Kas Knight. No financial advice, but holy crap, you better jump. What are you doing if you ain't got it now, right? I'm not just a meme coin now, right? So I got some more work to do, right? I'm hyped, dude. So to understand, I'm very excited, right? So I don't want to overstate nothing, but dang it, we got MVP one almost, dude. Right? We haven't done the actual full transaction yet, but we're working on this stuff, right? You see all this stuff: verification completed, front end API TypeScript check passed, front end API production builds passed, API web workflows restarted and are running, browser regression passed, 1% default slippage, 10% updates. La da 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 da. Read this stuff, techies, right? All these things are working, right? API constructs the expected order output set from cron covenant builder plus wallet change. This thing's working, right? This thing's troubleshooting. We're building. This is we're gonna make this shit happen tonight, man. God willing, right? Not a hair falls from his head that he doesn't will it, right? All right, what else do we want to see? We want to see stablecoin dominance falling. Let's see, is that happening? Looks like that's happening to me, right? This is stablecoin dominance. That looks like a big red candle with volume, right? This little green candle, it's a little teeny weeny rejecting out from underneath the 200 moving exponential moving average on the daily, y'all, with volume, right? It's rejecting with volume. That's what you want to see if you want it to be bearish. We want this to keep going down. It looks like these participants, a lot of them are coming in and saying, let's make that happen. Let's freaking drop stablecoin dollars. What does that mean? That means they're taking their money out of stablecoins and putting it in more risky stuff, right? Are they putting it in Bitcoin? Well, let's see if Bitcoin dominance is falling. If Bitcoin dominance is falling, they're not really putting it in Bitcoin. They're taking money out of Bitcoin and stablecoins and putting it in riskier stuff. Well, let's see. Let's check, right? Bitcoin dominance is not really falling on the daily chart. It's printing a wick, so it is falling a little bit, right? That wick at the top right here, it's falling with, it's got volume, right? It's got volume. So it's rejecting out from underneath the 200 simple moving average and exponential moving average on the daily. What's it look like on the 4-hour? Well, that's a difference. See, now you can see a clear picture. It just printed these two big red candles on the 4-hour. One of them has significant volume above the moving average. Now this green one has more volume, and it's rejecting out from underneath the. Oh, this could be the perfect short on. Well, I guess you can't short Bitcoin dominance. I don't know, man. But I would say head and shoulders forming, right? If I had to say, like, what do I think is going to happen? Okay, shoulder, head. Let's go with the shoulder and then capitulation. Bam. Right? That's what I'm expecting. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. I am not a financial advisor, but this is exciting. Right? What's is Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin? Oh, we already checked that. Ethereum's smashing Bitcoin right now. I don't like this big wick, but you know, come on, man. We can't just keep going up forever. We can't if we keep this volume going. Man, what if this is the start of alt season, right? What if? Well, not if, but when, right? Shout out the homies project. He's not the homie. He doesn't even know me, but that's a cool project, right? Maybe that one will pop off. So what do you guys? You guys want to see? You guys want to see Kas Knight? Let's set it off with Kas Knight. I'm gonna show you Kas Knight's out right now, and you guys should probably go pick some up if you're interested. If you're not interested, hey, look, not financial wise, then don't. You know what I mean? I figure if you're watching this channel, you might want to. You might be as excited like I am. So we're gonna hit KRON, right? I like it open better in Chrome, Ink, and then we're gonna go down here to KRON Launch. And then we're going to go look at Kas Knight. I like this carrot thing too, by the way. This is some new stuff. What the heck? There's some other 2-1s. What's all this stuff launching? Everybody's launching new stuff? Man, the launch pad's popping. Where the heck are we even at? We're way down here? Dang, what the heck is popping? Well, we're still in an uptrend. Look, we're cracking. We're popping right now, dude. Just there's some other like utility projects launching. But look, we got green candles popping. Kas Knight's going. Look, dude. Wait till people watch this video. I haven't posted the video yet. Look at it, dude. We're almost look the bonding curves. Look, once you get to like, it's not like okay, we're 18%. Now we're only a fifth of the way there. That's true, but the first part's way harder than the last part. This part has. I'm just saying, man. Share this freaking video, dude. Let's get past that crap, dude. Right? We're not. This isn't. I'm not some crap coin launching, dude. Right? There's no Nilla Gorilla token. Right? Eventually, I'm gonna have Kas Knight be the freaking part of the transaction layer. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. And we'll make it deflationary. We'll burn some of the transaction fees. Hopefully, you know, God willing, all that stuff's gonna happen. Man, please tell me this is still recording. By the way, it looks like it is. All right, I'm like, man, this better be recording. I'll be pissed. All right, it is. It is. It is. It is. All right, yeah, here we go. So go get some Kas Knight. We got 36 holders, right? One of the whales sold. That's why this winner right here. I don't know who had somebody had 1 million something tokens and sold. Well, that sucks to be you, guy. You sold at the wrong time. I hate to tell you that, buddy. But look, there's 36 holders, right? I'm not the big one. I'm not wallet number 1, number 2, or number 3, right? Creator wallet. I'm number 4. 1,050,000 tokens, exactly 5%. That's all I got, right? You know, my wife's. I think this one right here, right below me, or this one. It's one of these 700 something thousand tokens ones, right? And that's it, right? Everything else is other people. I don't know who these people are, right? Maybe Tap the Tip might have grabbed some up, I would imagine. He's been very supportive. Look, here's the comments. Look, who did this? Isn't that cool? What the heck? How did they do that? Some Matrix motherfuckers. All right. We got some techies, the Kas Knight thing. Look, let the story begin. Right, we will rise up, the knights, right? Kas Knight riders. Here we go. You know, that's it for now, man. Let's get the bouncy house song going, right? We're gonna bounce back like a kiddo in a bouncy house. This one says kid instead of kiddo, and then it accidentally put some stuff in there that wasn't supposed to be part of the song. It was supposed to be like a prompt, but it sounds funny, and I left it in, right? So let's go, all right? Bounce back.
Y'all know Kas Knight got more bounce to the house. Bounce back like a kid in the bouncy house. Zero chance, moon bound, gonna hold me down. That whole boat is on my shoulder, still got up off the ground. More bounce to the house. More bounce to the house. Knock me down once, watch the night bounce out. Thought that we were finished, better look around. Lost it on moonbound. Brought it back on KRON now. I was once far gone and lost. Now I'm grown and found. Yeah, had to wait in my past on my back, still I rose up off the ground. Yeah, by the grace of God's living word, spoken both profound. A new freedom grows inside my soul and controls me now. I'm open now to a whole new world so beautiful. Wow. Had I only known the truth back then, I'd have been holding it down. But God showing me now, clearing loud, and I'm hearing them now. Clouds clearing out, crowd cheering so loud, ain't no fear over here. Another year's been found.
Cover all that stuff, man.
Y'all know Kas Knight got more bounce to the house. Bounce back like a kid in a bouncy house. Zero chance, moonbound, gonna hold me down. That whole boat is on my shoulder, still got up off the ground.
Calculating leverage.
More bounce to the hound. Knock me down once, watch the night bounce out. Thought that we were finished, better look around. Lost it on moonbound. brought it back on KRON. They thought Moonbound meant the night was going down. Nah, you killed a launch pad. You don't kill what we found. Had to regroup, rebuild, put my feet back on the ground. And KRON opened the gate. Now we're making another round. Same night, same mission, different battleground. Guardians of the DAG. Watch the whole crew gather round. We were bound for the moon before Moonbound came around. So we don't need Moonbound to be Moonbound now. That's the line right there. Keep that, that's your payoff. Then I bring the hook back one last time, but on the final repetition, change the ending. Zero chance. Anything gonna hold me down?
I'm kidding.
Been through hell and back.
This is
Look
exciting
who's
time.
standing now.
Look who's standing now.
From a to no freedom. From lost to found. From Moonbound to KRON. Still Moonbound. Kas Knight got more bounce to the ounce.
None of this was possible without God. My wife. Yeah, I said it. Mama Bird. Yeah, I love you. Joe McDonald too. You too. What's up? This is my channel. I can say what I want. God bless everybody. Kas Knight out, man. I love all you guys. Yeah, man.